Welcome into your News at 4, everyone. I'm Alex Anderson.
And I'm Courtney Butts. Thanks for joining us. Well, there were 67 tornado warnings issued by the National Weather Service in Shreveport yesterday, and in Bossier, one person has died from Tropical Storm Beryl. The sheriff's office says a woman was killed when a tree fell on her home in the Benton area.
Bossier Parish was hit hard by yesterday's storms, and our Rick Rowe joins us from the area and speaks with the storm victim's father.
One of the areas most severely hit by yesterday's storms right here. This is North Bossier Parish. That's East Linton Road, severely hit, lots of trees damaged. But the worst tragedy of all of those big storms that happened yesterday happened right here and right behind here. This is a mobile home. Inside this mobile home was a grandmother, roughly 80 years old. She survived, thank God. She survived with some fairly substantial injuries, I think a fractured skull. But what happened behind her, her granddaughter, in that mobile home, was there with her two babies, a year-and-a-half old and a 6-year-old, Noah. And they were actually in the living room watching the storm coverage. And she had left an RV, which is to the side over there where they live normally, and had come to the mobile home to basically shelter. She felt like this would be a safer place to be. Sadly, it was not. You can see there are signs of children and life everywhere here, swimming pools, kids' toys. But sadly, yesterday afternoon, right at the height of the storm, they were sitting in the living room, and that is exactly where this huge tree limb fell, killing Kaylin Logan and injuring her two babies. One of them has a fractured skull, the other I'm not sure of Noah's injuries, but they're going to be okay. They're going to survive. Kaylin, unfortunately, did not. This is the saddest story from yesterday's storms. This could have happened all over this part of the country. You saw how many record-breaking tornado warnings there were. It could have been really, really bad. And we have to be reminded that it was bad here. It doesn't get any worse than a death. And you can see we are surrounded by signs of life. This was a happy place where kids played. And unfortunately, where a young mother, 31 years old, Kaylin Logan, passed away during the height of yesterday's storms.
One thing I can tell you, if you get the chance, spend as much time as you can with your children, because you never know when tragedy is going to strike. I had a 30-year-old daughter with a grandson and a granddaughter fixing to get married, and a tree fell through the roof and it killed her on instance. So don't take anything for granted, because you don't know how long you have. God bless y'all.